Oh yeah, that sounds like that's it. That's it. Post that shit. Boy, I gotta lock in, boy.
What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has
Big 12 championship like motherfuckers, man. I gotta lock in, man. I gotta lock in.
Here today.
Good little, bro.
AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the SFB Mustangs, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. From the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
It's third down. Opening drive in this conference championship game. To the air. It's Reed. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So, second down after the incompletion. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Over the middle, it's Concepcion. That's big. They convert on third and set them up first down from the 32.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Sure hands. It's Owens. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback still with the football. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Aggies. Setting the tone early, but how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And he knocks the BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now from the pistol formation. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. Tough to shoulder a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking for a gap. It's Moss. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback keeps the football. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
To the air. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Defense is coming after him. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Touchdown, Mustangs. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Play action here on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. They're set now to try the BAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Jennings. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they drop back to throw. They become a one-dimensional offense.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
Touchdown, Aggies. The special teams produce a score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt return takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Caught over the middle by their tight end. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keeping it on the ground here. Running with purpose.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Concepcion. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down after 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on third and goal. On the move now. Lost it on the dive. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Catch made in space. Look out. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Trying to create here on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He's running out of time here. Oh, and another incompletion.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, SMU. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick six, then a two-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Gonna run it. It's Moss. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. See,
That's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Crosses the 10-yard line. Finding some room at the 25. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Trying to run, it's Moss. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying to find room. It's Moss. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. Field goal is good, and they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Jennings. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception in a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot an inch short of a first down. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking for some space. It's Harden. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Using his legs, it's Owens. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He'll ride the back again here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And is intercepted. He could go. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. On the move now. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Fighting off the defender. And he'll went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Leaning on the run game here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Important second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at midfield. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.